I got a feeling that you got me covered too. I got you covered. I got you covered.
Hi, everybody. I am really sorry. For some reason, I had 7 o'clock stuck in my head. I think it's because that's when we've been setting the lives for 7 o'clock, and I set this for 6:30. So I apologize for the delay. And I even put the post out and shared it, and then I realized, oh, I made it for 7, but the time said for 7:30. So I do apologize for the time mishap and hope that you will forgive me. Hi, Jaden. How are you? This is time. We are doing this as kind of a last minute Christmas. If you're looking for a last minute Christmas gift, we have some things. We're going to kind of go through them. What we have, if you missed this live and you're watching on the replay, you can email us at this address. Please put what you're interested in. And I cannot guarantee that if it doesn't go out by, I think I'd say the latest Monday, that it's going to get there before Christmas. But we can sure give it a whirl, right? Think about yourself over the holiday season. Maybe there's something that you see tonight that you say, you know what? I would love to have that. So if you are watching on the replay and you see something tonight you just love and you think, you know what, I'm going to treat myself for Christmas, then you go ahead and email, just put in the description what it is. And we'll work with it. If it's a paint pour necklace, kind of give me the colors that it may be, and I can send you the pictures and you can let me know. So, we're going to do this by don't send super chats if you have, decided that that's something that you would like. Don't send super chats because YouTube takes 30% of it. So, if you are planning to send, anything, then we have our Cash App, we have the Venmo. They're all in on our link tree, and you can send the amount through that. And then most of them, I'm going to say the shipping is probably going to be about $7. There are some things that I could probably put in. Like an envelope and send it pretty easily, and you wouldn't have to worry about that. So, let's see, hold on a second. So, if that's something that you think you would be interested in, let me know. Let me see, there's the link tree. Is the link tree going up yet? I don't think so. I know it's link tree. I know it's our iLink. To remember what I did, guys. Let's see if that's it. So our link tree is on our web page. That's what it is. There it is. So the link tree has our Venmo in there and everything. So, if you have Cash App, then we do have something through Cash App. And you can just send it that way. And like I said, for the most part, I think I have it on here. For the most part, our for the most part, just trying to see if I can share this. I don't know if I can share. Trying to see if I can put it up here, guys. So hold on a second. Hold on a minute. Something that just give a little bit of time for people also to come on in. Okay, let's see if I can get at least something, and then I'll put that on There we go. That's what I needed. And I will put this up. Let's see if we can share it. Here we go. So this is the Vimeo that we have. So if you're interested in something, then we can do the Vimeo. We have Cash App. If that is something that you think, sorry guys, there's something itching me and it's driving me nuts. It's driving me like really nuts, and I'm sorry. I'm like sitting there going, that is driving me crazy. And let's see if we can I post this comment on the top? I wonder. Let's see if we can pin it. Maybe have to be under my account to pin it. We're just waiting for some people to come on in. Let the YouTubes do what it is. If you're here, come in and say hi. Let us know you're here. We'd appreciate that. We don't bite, I promise you. I should be able to pin this. Maybe if I do it. So think of, maybe if you think of, well, you know what? I have a gift. Pin message. So I've pinned that to the top. That's where you can send, if you do win anything tonight, you can send it to that. Again, if you're watching on the replay, you can go ahead and email us. Just put in the description what it is. And if it's a paint pour necklace that you really like, just give us the colors that you think it is. Again, don't send super chats and stuff, because again, YouTube takes 30%. You can gift memberships or become a member. That's not a problem. But again, most of the shipping will be around $7 for the shipping, but we'll probably, but like I have some things that could probably be put in an envelope, and I'm working on these. So if anybody is going to win anything tonight and interested in one of these, I will put in this with anybody's order that wins anything. Just realize that it may take a couple of days to get these done. So if you're patient and so forth, I can get them done and put them in, and we can go ahead and send them off. So these are really cute, just a way of saying thank you from Blessed to Crochet. And then too, anything that is done, if we get to a certain percentage tonight, I have no problem giving about 10% to either like the Gary Sinise Foundation on behalf of this channel or something like that. So just something to think. And I really hope people will we're going to go through it, whether people are here or not. Again, if people are watching again on the replay, they can see the things. And again, just go ahead and message. I will go ahead for a while and keep up the email address just so people can write that down if they need it. So we're going to have fun. We're going to go through what I have. Some of the stuff is Christina's stuff when she did tie-dye that we still have around, and I'm willing to take offers for it. So I just figured, we just never know if there's something somebody says, oh, you know what, that I got to have that. All right, the first thing I'm going to show, and I made this. This was handmade by Mawa. And let me tell you how soft it is. It is so soft. I gotta find the hood piece. And I have the matching hat for it. It is so soft. And so when I sold it or tried to sell it, and one of the ponchos did sell at the craft show, it went for $30. So I will be more than happy It is so soft and it is so pretty. Look at this. It is just one of those. It is all acrylic. It looks like it may not be acrylic, but it's all acrylic. And that's beautiful. Goes down there, and it is just absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful color, right? It's like an ombre. So it's all fuzzy. It is the softest thing you will ever see yarn wise, but it is acrylic yarn. Isn't this beautiful? I love this. Look at that. All handmade, all a granny square. It is absolutely beautiful. This would make any outfit, and it's light enough. It's not heavy. It's very light and it's very soft. So I sold it for 30. I'm willing to start off at 15, and then if you all are someplace that's in like a cold area, right? I got the matching hat. So the hat, right? It's so cute. Look at that. And you can take these hats, just so everybody sees, right? And and take the brim of them, okay, and just fold the brim up if you need it to not be as tight. But there you go. Isn't that adorable, right? And then you've got the matching poncho, right? So soft. What a great gift. Hi, Sandy. What a great gift. The matching hat and the hat. It's so soft. It's acrylic yarn, but it is so soft. I love this yarn. I sold the hat for 10. I'll be willing to let it go for 5, starting off at 5. And this was sold at the craft share put up for 30. And I'll be willing to start the auction off at 15. Isn't this beautiful? Hi, Salty. Isn't this beautiful? So, like I said, we're doing last minute Christmas gifts. I've got things that I willing to let go, and if you are looking for them, this would make a great handmade gift. Between this and this for 20, and the shipping at $7. So if you're looking for a gift, this is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. And it is so soft. So, and I can get this out tomorrow. It's all washed. It's ready to go. And it is so soft. So if it doesn't go here, it's going on the merch store. But I wanted to offer it to you. And just so you know, in the merch store, the hat will be 10 and the poncho will be 30. So it's a great discount off of it. But it is handmade and it is absolutely beautiful. So that's the first thing. If you're not somebody that wants the hat, that's fine. If you just want the poncho, that's fine, but it would make a great set. So anyway, that's the first one. They all come washed and everything. All right, if you've got some if you got some kids, I put this up for 15 at the craft show, and I'd be willing to let it go for 5. Discount prices here, right? Look at this. This would just be a fun bag for a little girl with the pom-poms, isn't it? Now, some of this stuff was, you'll see a foot or paw print on the bottom. That's Jordan's actual paw print. And so we put it on some of the stuff, but this is so fun for a little girl, right? It's pretty big, and so it's handmade by me. A lot of colorful yarn, pretty sturdy. They could put their stuff and take it around. So it was sold for 15 and I'd let it go for 5. So if anybody's interested, like I said, if anybody's watching on the replay, you email us. You could just say colorful bag, and most of the shipping will be $7. Hi, FAQ. Most of the shipping will be $7. And if I'm also including this as just free, I'm trying to do these as fast as my little hands can do. And I'm including these also in some of the people that won for the monetization, just as a way to say thank you for some of the delay in getting everything out. So if you want one of these, I will include. It'll just maybe a couple days delay before I can get all of them done. So there's the bag. Very colorful for a little kid that is looking for a neat bag. I've got some stuff. We may be here for a while, but that's okay. We're going to have fun. I was selling this for $8, or we were, and it's a water bottle holder. Look at that. It's 100% cotton, so you can just put this and wash it very easily, and it just goes crossbody across your body, and it's a water bottle holder. Just happen to have a water bottle, and so I'd let it go for $4. And it's all crocheted, it's all cotton, and it's really pretty colors. Very, very colorful colors. So like I said, it's half off when they're going to go. I have one of these. When it goes in the merch store, it's going to go for the full $8. But it's 100% cotton. Look at pretty colors. So that's $8. Just if you're like, for instance, if you are interested in this, just message water bottle. The thing is, if you message me a week from now, I don't know if I can necessarily get you this by Christmas, but think of yourself this time of year too. What are maybe something you say, you know what, I'm going to treat myself to something. So anyway, that's that. Okay. Give me a minute. All right. Everybody, when we were at the craft show, put their hand, they all looked at this in amazement. And I was so proud of my little self for figuring out how to do it. And I was selling it at the craft show for $25. So I will be willing to let it go for $15. Look at this. Everybody loved it. It was a well-loved item, but look at this. It's worth more than that. And I want people to start to just think for a moment. If you have a little girl, this is probably toddler about to 18 to 24 months, somewhere in there. I would say if you got something for your maybe grandchild or whatever, your little one, and you put them in something like this, right? This is something that down the road, when they outgrow this, their mom is most likely going to keep it, and they're going to hold on to it. And then when they have their child, right, they are going to absolutely keep it for them. Now, I have decided that this will not go on the merch store. I'm going to decide that, you know what, if this does not do it, then I'm just going to put it away for Christina. And one of these days, maybe I'll be lucky enough to have a grandchild that's a girl, and I will save this for her because I think the colors are really pretty. It's about 18 to 24 months, I would say, around in there. So I'm offering it first here, but have debated to do that. But it is beautifully done. There's a little snap on the back. Soft yarn. Very soft yarn. Very pretty. And I would say it would for little girl, and they would just come into it. But absolutely beautiful. Now, I also made the little booties. So the booties are a little bigger than the normal booties, and I would let them go for $5. But there's the booties, and there's the bottom of the booties. So anyway, again, if it doesn't go, I'm just going to put it away and then give it to Christina. One day, maybe I'll luckily have a granddaughter, and this would make an adorable Christmas dress. So anyway, I will offer it to you first. I can always make another one. I can be thankfully wishing. Yes, you can. Put those there. Okay. So if anybody's looking, I've got 2 of these. I was selling them for $8, so I'll let them go for $4. These are the little headband scarf. Okay? Right? So you just put them on your head like this, you know, and make the headband scarf. My hair is clean. I washed it and everything. So anyway, this is 100% cotton. Aren't these pretty? So we got one. So this is like a blue, and this is more of Christmas colors, actually. This is more like a Christmassy color one that goes on the head, like the old-fashioned ones that you do and you tie around. And they're made 100% cotton, and they're really pretty. So these are 4. So just say Christmas headscarf or blue headscarf, and I'll know the difference. So that's $4 because they're 8. They were sold for 8, but I will let them go for 4. If anybody's interested in those. I've got 2 left. I'm trying to clear out some of this stash. I've got a stash going and I'm trying to clear it out. If anybody is looking for a gift, and you could just go to the Dollar Tree and get hand towels. I have, and I was selling these for, what did I sell them for? I think I was 14. So I will let both of them go for 8. Okay. So these are for the towel, they put the towel through them. They're made with acrylic rings, so they're not going to warp. And then the buttons here. So you put this over the oven, you put it in the bathroom, you put the towel through it. And this is like a green color. Okay. So that's the green one. So just say green. We call it the towel caddy because we got the soap caddy, right? This is kind of like for a country blue kitchen. Okay. You kind of got the 2 different color ones, almost kind of like a country blue kind of kitchen. So just put blue. So you get 2 of these and they're $8. And then if you want a little sparkle and you have more like turquoise and stuff, this one is the turquoise one. Aren't they pretty? And they do sparkle. I don't know if you can see that, but you can kind of see that there. So these are 8. And you can go to Dollar Tree, Walmart, get some towel, some kitchen towels and put them with it and make a great little gift for somebody. So just say turquoise, green, okay, or country blue. And I will know in the description, okay? And those would be $7, of course, to mail out. Okay. Anybody live in cold weather that we can help them with? I know I do. Okay. I have, where is it? All right. I have a set, and here's the hat. Okay. With the pom-pom. And like I said, with these hats, you just take them, and if they know they'll look really big, you can make them really big, but you can fold them like this and just put them on the head, and they're absolutely stinking adorable. I love to do them. It's the only pattern I do. It's actually a corner-to-corner hat. So I have this, and this is the poncho color that actually sold, but she didn't take the hat and scarf. And this is the scarf. So this is the scarf. Okay. And the reason I did auction is because I thought if anybody starts saying, well, I'll start it off at this, and we go back and forth a little bit, I wanted people to feel like they needed to outbid, they could. That's pretty. So these were 10. I will let the scarf and the hat set go because this was just leftover yarn I had that I used up for this, that I used for another project. So I will let the hat and scarf go. I'd like them to go as a set if possible. If not, I will let this go for $10. So it'll be the hat and the scarf together for $10. Normally they go for $10 each, but I will let them go for $10 for both of them. So just put red, white, and blue hat and scarf set. They're kind of like a nod to that, but they're a mild, they're a mild red, white, and blue. All right, this scarf is just a very lightweight scarf. Nothing fancy. It's very lightweight. It's not as detailed as that one. It's just navy blue and gray. And this one's 10. So I will let it go for probably about 4. It's not as heavyweight as the other one, so I'll let it go for 4. But it's just a navy blue and black, or navy blue and gray. And if this one doesn't go, I have somebody that I can actually, I'm thinking now as I show it, I can actually give it to. So if it doesn't go, but I will offer it to you all first. It's just navy blue and gray. So that's 4 because it's not as detailed. All right, I have just hats, so they're $5 each if anybody's interested. This one, isn't that pretty? Again, with these hats, they look big because if you put them on your head, just so people can see, right? Put them on your head, they look really big this way, unless you want them poofy. But if you take them and you fold them in half, fold them with the brim down like this, and then put them on, they really are cute, and I just have a big head. They're really adorable that way. I love the border like that. So just say brown and green hat, $5. They go for 10. Okay. And then this one is just a green. Just put green hat. I'll know which one it is. This one's really pretty. It's very simple green. Isn't that pretty? And then these I did way early, and I realized that in my crochet life. And I will let them go for like $2. I'm serious. They're nice. They're kind of cute, but they're not up to my par now. They're my early years. Let's just say that. But they're kind of cute to some degree. And they kind of the old-fashioned flapper hats to some degree. I mean, you could even take this and bring this up and it's got the heart, and you could kind of do this, but I would just let it go for like $2 because it's not as great as the ones, but I was learning. And this is kind of the same way. This one, I've come a long way, guys, and I would do the same exact thing with this. I would just take it and just put it up, and then you've got the hat like that, and it's cute. But again, $2 for these. So just say turquoise on this one, and you can adjust. These are there so you can undo them and adjust the tightness of it. Turquoise and brown, or like this is a maroon and brown, and I'll just let it go for $2. So if anybody's interested in those, if not, I will maybe find somebody that needs a hat and I will give it to them, because I know I could have done better. And if anybody's interested, those I made this to go with them, and these are just $1, but they're like that bobble stitch, and you can see the shape of the cross. So they're my early work. I've come a long way. So that one goes with it. That's the blue and the maroon. So these are just $1 if you're interested or you have somebody that you think would like it, you could actually probably put this in a frame and give it. It's $1, and I could probably just put it in. I wouldn't, if it was the only thing that somebody purchased, I would just, it would not be $7 to ship them. I guarantee that. So if anybody's interested in that. So we went through that one. But I'm telling you, these things are so handy, guys, in the kitchen. If you don't want to pick up your towels about 3,000 times, they are so, so handy. I love ours. And, let's see if we get this over here. All right. Jewelry. Who's up for jewelry? We have some disco balls available. We have, this one is kind of like a taupe brown, a disco ball. Remember saying, which it comes with that on the very front. These we were going to sell for, I think I had them for $8. So I will do a disco ball special of $5. And they're the disco ball keychains. And remember what our saying is for disco balls. A disco ball is hundreds of pieces of broken glass put together to make a magical ball. Like, you ain't broken, you're a disco ball. So I've got the taupe one available, $5. Otherwise, it's going in the merch store as 10 or 8. Got a turquoise one. It's got the keychain on it. So just do taupe, turquoise disco ball. We have 2. So if you got little kids, these would be so much fun for like middle school age. My daughter always used to love put keychains on her backpack. We have 2 of the glow-in-the-dark disco balls. So if you've got 2 kids and they love putting keychains on their backpacks, this would be a lot of fun. And they're the glow-in-the-dark disco yarn that I used. So they will glow green. So again, these are probably going to sell in the store. The glow in the dark for probably about 10. The yarn is a little bit more expensive for these than it is for the other. So I would make the glow in the dark one 6 instead of 5. Just so people know. So because they're going to be a little bit more expensive. Anybody expecting a baby or going to be having a relative with a baby? These would be for a boy. These are baby booties. Aren't those adorable? Right? So I put these up for 10. I'd let them go for 5. We would anyway. But aren't those cute? They come with the little, things inside just to keep their shape. But those are so cute. And my cousin of mine recently had a baby, and she showed me a picture of them. They were just so adorable. They're so soft. So just put blue baby booties in the email description if you're watching this later on. And we have some hair scrunchies. We were selling them at the craft show for $4. So if anybody's interested in them, I will let them go for $2 a piece. Again, some of this stuff may not be $7 for shipping. So if it's not, we'll work something out when it comes to shipping. Don't you worry. And remember, we're still accepting cookie recipes. So if you got a cookie recipe, send it over. I've got to do some more tomorrow. So these are all for $2. They're 100% cotton. We have the scrunchies. We have a blue spotted one. This would go great with jeans. Okay. We have a turquoise one. So just put, a blue scrunchie, turquoise scrunchie, just plain turquoise. They're all cotton ribbon or cotton yarn. This one's like a white. It's got a white. It's got green. It's got purple. It's got purple in it. I don't know if you can see it. Okay. And so just put white I guess put green because I don't have another one. So put green for that one. And then I have two that are kind of like Christmassy. This one's red, so put red. This looks like a peppermint. You know what I mean? One of the peppermint things, you know. So put red. And then this one, go ahead and just put red multi. And this one is kind of got red and oranges and all those kind of pretty colors. But again, they're 100% cotton. They'd be $2. I could probably even put them in an envelope and we'll work out the shipping. So like I get said, on some of these things, the shipping would be a little bit less. All right. Oh, well, that's awesome, Sandy. Send it. We will take it. All right. Any Grinch fans out there? I made these for Grinches, and none of the Christmas ones went. I was kind of surprised. I have 3. Do you have any little Grinches around? Our soap caddies are great, guys. We get so many wonderful comments on our soap caddies. They're all handmade, 100% cotton. We love our soap caddies here. You put your bar of soap in, you go scrub, and you just wash, and it's great. So handy. We have 3 of the ones for the Grinches. Now, they usually go in our merch store for $6 a piece. I will let them go tonight for $3 each, which is half off what our normal soap caddies go for. So we have 3 in the Grinch themed colors for the soap caddies. Okay, they're half off of these ones. So again, our usual soap caddies, they'd be great stocking stuffer, right? And they're in the color of the Grinch. So I've got 3 of these. So just put Grinch soap caddy, and I will let them go for $3 a piece. If you thinking in my head, hold on a second. If you want all 3 of them, I will let them go for $8. That's a really good discount. Just so people know. If you got the Grinches, you take all 3, I'll let them go for $8. So I'm giving you, they're half off each one. If all 3 of them get sold, I will give them to you for $8. Bargain price, because I had the leftover yarn and I decided to Grinches. We have, and I'll do the same thing for these. If you want the Christmas pack, they're $3 a piece. If you do all 3, I will do them for $8. We have one that's kind of like that. You see the candy cane kind of thing right there with the green. But if you want the green, just put green candy cane. We have the red candy cane one. Okay. And then we have a red, green, and red, green, and white one too as well. So put the Christmas pack soap caddy. All 3 are $8. Each one is $3 a piece. Or the Grinch soap caddies, and the same thing applies. So put Grinch or Christmas. Okay, now we're on to jewelry. Are you ready for some jewelry? All right, we're going to start with the earrings. Earrings at the place, they went for $10. We will let them go for, they went for $10 at the, I was selling them for $10, or we were, my mom and I. So we will let them go tonight for $6 a piece, if anybody's interested in them. And I'm going to go ahead. Do I have a pen someplace? Because I'm going to get distracted here. Let's see if I've got a pen. Good piece. There's never a pen when you need it. You know that? Hold on a second. Let's see. Pull my drawer out a little bit more and see. Because then I can label them 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we can think I found a pen. All right. You gotta make sure it works. Come on. Because if not, that one needs to go in the trash, right? I don't need pens, it don't work. Well, that doesn't work anymore, so let's try it out. Let's throw that out. Let's check this other drawer and see if I have a pen. Well, I have this one. This will work. We found something that will work. Okay. So what we're going to do is do one through like how many earrings I have. I don't know how many. And then that way, just put earring 1, earring 2, okay? So we're going to start this one. This is earring 1. They've all been sealed. They're wood. These are so light. They are extremely light. And they are so pretty. I did, when I finished these, I did a little bit of the sparkle on it. Can you see? And they are just so pretty. They're sealed. They are so light. They're hand done. They're hand paint poured. So that is earring 1. I'm just going to put it here, a little note to self, and then I'll know what order I did. That's earring 1. This is one of my favorite, because I'm a purple girl. This is earring 2. This was done with like a dirty pour. Isn't that pretty? Those are so pretty. And then the back of it is just done with a little bit of sparkle on the back and the coordinating color on the back. They're not perfect. They're not intended to be perfect, but they are so pretty and they are extremely light. I usually can wear these all day and my ears are not sore because they're so light. They're made out of wood. It's 2, so earring 2. This is Christmas. So for the people that are wanting some Christmas spirit with the earrings, right? There is the Christmas ones. And they're just done in the back with, where is it? With just a green color with sparkles on the back. But these are so, so light. So, so light. So this is earring 3. And they're so pretty. They really came out pretty. And because they're paint poured, they're going to be different. But I tried to connect the 2 earrings that were about the same. They looked about the same, right? So this is 3. Did I say $5 for them? I can't remember. I think I said 5 because they were going for 10. Okay, these are another Christmas one. These came out really pretty. They came out really pretty. I'm trying to get them so they can be divided so you can see them. So that is the other Christmas one, and then they're red on the back. And they're not perfect. They're not supposed to be perfect. They're handmade. Right? They're handmade. Are we on 3? So this is earring 4. The green ones for earring 3. The greens are 3. This is the red. Computer, you've been doing such a good job. Let's not freeze on me. Oh, it's... Guys, I was praying because my computer this afternoon was not liking me. All right, these are 5. And these were done, and we did these live. Okay, so these are earring 5. So these are done just kind of letting the paint drip and doing its own thing. So if you're looking for Christmas, they're really pretty. And then the back, and they put a little sparkle on them. That's the back of the earrings. So that's 5. We're the purple people out there. Where are we at? 5. This is number 6. Those are the purple ones. This came out really, really pretty. So pretty. And then just they're on the back, and they're purple, they're sparkle with the purple background. These came out so pretty. Those came out really pretty. And the bright tone just does such a good job making them shine. These ones are really pretty too. So we're at 7. Look at those. Whoops. Whoops. Oopsie whoopsie. These are 7. Those are so pretty. Those came out just gorgeous, right? It's the back of them. Those are 7. And these are going in the merch store. So they're not sold here. That's where they're going to wind up next. Come on. Come on. Come on. Thank you. We're at 7, I think. Yep, 7. So we're at 8 now. These are just a really simple green. On the back, there's this kind of green, right? Flip it around. And then if you're looking for a very simple earring, very simple. It's got a little pizzazz, but it's just, if you're not looking for something that's, here I am, this one's a really simple one. Very pretty. Got a little color, but it's not, it's for the people that just like want a softer one, right? I know fall is away from us, but we're going to have fall back again. So these would be great, even all time year. Summertime would be another. This is 9. These are the orange ones. Aren't they? They come out pretty. Did I have a little sparkle to them? No, I didn't. Look at that. So pretty. Looks like a fall leaf. Just so pretty. So we did these live. Like I said, guys, they are so lightweight. The earrings, they are just so lightweight. They came out so pretty. And then we're at 10. And 10. So just put 10 earring and I'll know which one you're talking about when you send the email. Aren't those pretty? And these are the kind of things too that would be great. I know Mother's Day is a while away, but this is something to pick up now that we're offering at a little bit of discount. And we'll hold this discount up until the end of the year. I'm not going to put any of this stuff on the merch store until the end of the year. And then it'll go on the merch store. I want this just to be open to people that are looking for a gift for themselves. But then think for earrings like this. Think of Mother's Day. This would make a great Mother's Day gift. Handmade gift for Mother's Day. So grab them while they're not at full price. They're pretty. That really came out pretty. And then we got two more. Yeah, two more. So this is 11. This is for my pink people out there. All right. Gray and pink. Classic colors. Very pretty. And one more. This is number 11. We do 12. Sorry, 12. 12 days of Christmas. No, I won't sing. I still have to put that video together. This came out really pretty too. Look at that. That's pretty. That came out so pretty. And then the back is just done in the green with the sparkles on the back. These earrings, guys, are so lightweight. I wear mine. I have several pairs that I've done, and I can wear them literally all day. And I'm like, what earrings? I don't have any other. I wore the set, kept for myself, with all of Christina's colors in them. And I wore them all day long, and not at all like I felt like I didn't feel like I had anything on. It was that comfortable. They were that easy. I'm probably, if these don't go, I'm going to probably keep these. I think they're really pretty. But I'm offering to you all first. We have to fix that. Oops. No, it wasn't those. It was these ones. I thought were so pretty with the turquoise. I love these. If I did a turquoise background, I thought they were just so pretty. Got the purple and the turquoise, and they're just absolutely gorgeous. Very love them. Okay. So that's the paint pour earrings if anybody's interested in those. And I was thinking too this week, we have some Christmas gifts to wrap. So maybe we'll do a Christmas connection and wrap some Christmas gifts. You can all help me wrap some Christmas gifts. All right. These went for $15. So if you're interested, I'll let them go. We'll let them go for $7 tonight. Or no, yeah. No, $8. Let's start it at $8. They were $15. That still takes $7 off of them without having to worry about change. So let's do it at $8. These are the Dreamcatcher paint pour necklaces that we put together at one live. This is like a blue, and this is rose gold. It's not real rose gold, but anyway, it is really pretty, especially for the teenagers. This would be a great gift. Really pretty. So that's the rose gold one. I don't know if I can put. It's kind of got rose gold. No, it's not. I'm sorry. It's got pink in it and yellow and turquoise, and it's really a pretty one. So there's no way to label it. So if you're interested in a paint pour necklace, take a screenshot. I think it's the best way to do it. Take a screenshot of the necklace on the video and send it to me. That's what you should do. This one is kind of like a blue. If you can see it, a blue. It's really pretty. This is just the acrylic paint. This is the skin that's left over, and that's rose gold. And if you want a close-up of any of these, just go ahead and email us. And that kind of has some turquoises and some pinks and some yellows. You can see it really closely there. That's where I need to get it to y'all to see. So pretty inside. That's the inside of that one. And then let me do that with this one. So take a screenshot of it. You can see the colors as best as we can. You can see the colors magnified in there a little bit. These don't do justice, really. Honestly, in person, they do so much. They're beautiful. Right, this one, these are all the rose gold ones. This is this one. You can see it. It's got bring it closer. The inside of it. It's got pinks and blues and so forth. Like I said, if you need them closer, just email us. Okay, let me go through and check and see. That one's rose gold. Here's another rose gold. The rose golds are mainly have pinks and turquoises in them. That one's really pretty. You can see that. Isn't that pretty? That one's that one. So those are the rose golds available. Just check. Make sure I don't have any more rose golds. What's this? The black. Nope, I have one more. Okay. This one is it's just very simple, but it's a rose gold. Let me try something for a second, guys. Let me see if taking that off. I don't want to be the reflection of the darn light. Kind of see it that way. There you go. You can see it. It's very simple. It's got some pinks in it. Very pretty. I will go ahead and I can only put like 5 pictures, but what I'll do is on our community tab, I will go ahead and put the ones up, and that way I'll put the rose gold collection I have, we'll put the silver, and then you guys can see them a little bit up close. This is a Christmas one, so if you want the Christmas necklace to match the Christmas earrings, look at that one. That one came out so pretty. And some of these have metallic paint in them. And this is silver. It just came out so pretty. And I'll put them up in the community post. And I'll do the silver collection, and then you guys can blow them up and let them and see them. This is... It's very light, so it's very hard to see. But you can kind of see it right there. You can see it right there. Look, right there. You can see it perfectly right there. It's got a little pink, and that one's beautiful. That's the silver. Let's see, more silvers. Like I said, for the young kids or even old, just something for you guys to remember. Chase your dreams. Nothing's stopping you but yourself, right? This one's for the purple people. Look at that one. That one is beautiful. Just to find the angle, which one is beautiful. It's kind of got purple in it and turquoise, and it is absolutely beautiful. So I think I'm done with my silvers. Next, we're going to go to gold. This is like, this one's gorgeous. You see that? That's kind of like a metallic paint in there. Do you see that? That's the gold. And it looks like a tree. This literally looks like a tree. It is just gorgeous. Got that one. Got this one. It's for purple and blue fans. It's just beautiful. Look at that running through there. Just gorgeous. These would go great with those orange earrings. Look at that. That's beautiful. That one's really pretty. You can kind of see it. It'd go great with if you did the orange earrings. Where's the orange earrings? You could give this as a gift. Look at that. It's got the gold. The earrings are 5. The necklaces are 8. Look at that. That would make a beautiful, beautiful gift for somebody. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous gift. Gorgeous. This one, give me a minute. We've got a tangle. This one came out really cool, and I don't know if you can see the detail on that, but that came out, looks like almost like a little feather right here. It came, you can see it now that I've kind of stopped moving it. Look at that, and it's beautiful. Just gorgeous. It's really pretty, very unique. And one thing about the paint pour earrings is I don't care how much I try, we'll never make the same one again. They will be different and unique. And if you're looking for Christmas, but you want Christmas in the gold, we have the Christmas. Look at that one. That one came out beautiful. So if you're a Christmas person, because there's people that like Christmas all year round, there you go. You got the Christmas. All right, now we're moving on to the black kind of pew metal. I don't want to say the other, right? And this one's very light in color, but it's very pretty. There's that one. It's kind of got blues and it's got pinks in it. Try to make it so you get the lighter ones are really hard to see on camera. So you've got that one. You've got this one. This one came out really pretty too. Come on. Look at that one. Came out so pretty. Right there, you can see it. Beautiful greens and blues and everything. Just beautiful. This one's very light, very, very subtle. But it's really pretty. You're not probably going to see much of it, but it's very pretty. Kind of like right there. you can see it. So this one you probably would have to see closer, but it's kind of got like some pinks and some blues. It's just very delicate. It's very delicate. It would just be, kind of just a very simple one. And then this one, which it's got some copper and blues and everything. It's really kind of like a southwestern one kind of color. You can start to see it right there. Very pretty. So it got blues and southwest. I think, and this is the last one, kind of similar to that. It's got the blues and so what I'll do with these is put them on the community tab tomorrow, and I'll put each collection. So if you want to look at them closer, you could blow up the picture. There you see it really well. I mean, it is just so much detail in each one of these. And I guarantee you, I can never repeat. Like, I'll never be able to repeat one again. Once one and done. You're never going to get the next. You literally buy somebody one and you say, it's so unique. The facets can be bought again, but the actual necklace is not. And these hold up really, really well. They don't tarnish easily at all. I mean, they are cosmetic jewelry to some degree, but I've had ones that I did for myself and I just loved them and I kept them, and they have held up over time really well. And I love the dream catchers. I think that they're a lot of fun. So those ones are $8 if anybody's interested in that. Okay. Now, and I have a pile on the floor of stuff, mailings ready to start going out. So I'm tackling those a little bit by little bit, trying to get the Christmas trees done this weekend, because I just feel the need to kind of do something in everybody's little thing that had to wait a little longer than I would have liked that. But there was just circumstances. So and quit. All right. These things, when Christina did tie-dye a while back ago. So I'm just trying to get rid of them. And kind of recoup what we spent on the tie-dye stuff. This was supposed to go towards our service dog, and that just didn't happen. So some of the stuff I'm just going to let go of very, very little bit. All right, these are... Hi, Crocheting. How are you? These are large, so if you're a large person, this one just was tie-dyed and it said love on it. It's done with Chocateur, which we were doing at one point. So this is a large. I'd let it go for $2. Had it for a while. I'm ready for it to go to somebody that can actually wear it. I'd take it myself, but I can't wear a large. So if you're a large, $2. If you're expecting a baby, we did this one. This was $10. I'd be glad to say, for $5. And this was actually done on, I hand sewed it, and we did it with some of the leftover handkerchief actually that we used. And this was done with an embroidery machine. It says our little peanut. And so if you're expecting a little person coming, this would make a great baby's gift. I would let this go. Hi, Crafty. I'd let this go for $4. It's just a tie-dye bib for a little boy. Really cute. She did a lot of this stuff herself too. So tie-dye bib, $4. And these were little burp cloths that I made at one point. And I think we were doing them for like 10. I'd let them go for 4. But they're great because they nestle right in this. I love doing them because they literally fit, your shoulder. They've got the indentation for it. So if you're, looking for a baby's gift, this would be handmade, and it's got the terry cloth on the back and padding and so forth. Let it go for $4. So say peanut. The first thing is that love shirt that was large for $2. Say love shirt. The peanut bib, so just say peanut bib. Like I said, $5. And the other bib, just say boys tie-dye bib. That's $4. And just say pink. I don't know, pink and blue. Oh, here we did Jordan's. These are all Jordan's paw print, which was Christina's service dog. So just say purple paw print bib, and I'll know which one that is. $4. We all need to say this about it. I loved it, and came out so cool. Right? Bless this mess. I am so blessed, but boy, sometimes we can be an awful mess, can't we? So freaking colorful. Bless this mess, right? Great little bag. And I think we did it for 16, so I'd let it go for 8. Great bag, canvas bag. Great colors, right? Make a great gift. Bless this mess. So if you're looking, so just say bless the mess bag. I've got to get back into diamond painting. I enjoy it, but I haven't had time. So if you have a little girl and they're like little purses or something, this is a diamond painted purse. It's all been sealed. It's all been done. It's got the zipper inside. Great little purse for a young lady. And it was 10. I'd let it go for 5. Great little purse. If anybody's interested, just put sunflower purse. This is a great little purse. Sometimes having a little purse just to take around when you're going around and everything, full of just your basics. When you don't want to carry a lot, just say love. It's got a little pocket here inside, right? And so if you're just kind of carrying around it's very light. It says love on it. Isn't that great? She did all the tie-dye stuff. So that was 10. Just say love purse, $5. Okay. This is one of the shirts she did. It is, what size is it? This is a medium, 10 to 12 for a kid. So it's 16, but we'll let it go for 8. Looks like a shark, doesn't it? So Surf's Up. Vinyled. Well, like a shark. She did really good on tie-dye. I'm telling you. The girl's got skill. She just went with it. Isn't that great? She really did good. And then we just put Surf's Up on it. So, $8. If you're interested, it's 10 to 12 medium for a young'un. This was 12. We let it go for 6. Look at this one. A little onesie. What's the size on it? 0 to 3 months. So if you're looking for one for a newborn baby, cute as a button. Isn't that adorable? Adorables. Cute as a button. Hi, Alfonso. Cute as a button. So it's a onesie. If you're looking for another burp cloth, we have one. It's just basically the blue. So say square blue burp cloth if you're emailing us, so forth. Came out of the ear. Wasn't supposed to. All right. This one was 10. So again, $5. So these would make great little gifts for little ones on the way, right? There's another one. This one has the blue backing instead of the pink. So say blue and green, wavy burp cloth. Again, this goes and it has a little corner where you can put it on your shoulder and then it just fits right in there. So it's got the blue on the background, the terry cloth. It's all been hand sewn. So if you're interested, I think I did the other one. There's no tag on this one. What did I do the other one for? So 5. Can I put myself up for sale? Sure. All right. So if you have somebody in your family that I know that Halloween has passed, but Halloween will come again, right? We did this one for those that were going to be trick-or-treating. It's a little canvas bag, right? Great little canvas bag. Or tie-dye. It says, hello, I have autism. I can't say trick-or-treat, but I'm trying. So if anybody is looking for one, that's 10. I'd let it go for like $3 because it's past Halloween. And it's just a canvas bag. So for $3 for the autism treat bag. This one just said love on it. You see that? Just a cute little bag. Maybe put a gift in it or something like that. It was for $5. I'd let it go for $2. So just put yellow little bag or love, yellow love bag. Okay. This one was another one, and we'll let it go for $3 because Halloween is past. And it's a bow. Boo, right? Purple and green. And it says a boo. There you go, Crafty, right? Boo, just perfect for you. There's the spider webs on it. This was just a great bag. This was for $12. We'll let it go for $6. It's just a great, big, huge bag if you're going to the beach or something like that. Big, nice bag. It's a pretty good sized bag inside. It's got a pocket in the front. Got 2 little pockets in the front, excuse me. So if you're looking for just a simple little bag, so put pink beach bag. And then if you're somebody that likes or needs glasses cases, these were really great on the glasses cases. I'll show that in a minute. Here's another of those large shirts. I'll let them go for $2. I can't wear them because I'm not large. And it says, sweetheart, Valentine's Day is just around the corner. And it's got a little tie-dye for it. It just says sweetheart. And it's size large. So if anybody's looking for one, then it's large. It's Glendon. And it's large if anybody's interested. $2. I'm letting it go. Both of those can go for $2. I'm ready for them to go. And I can't wear large. So you get 2 large shirts for $4. Can't beat that one with a stick, right? All right, these are great glasses. They're made with, especially for those Dollar Tree glasses. Some of them are made with a handkerchief. No, I don't have trains available. Made with handkerchiefs. They're really soft. They've got Jordan's paw print on them. I think we were selling them for like $10 or something. I'd let them go for $5. So the first one is the pink. I only have 1 pink available. I have 2 pink. So put purple, pink paw print, sunglasses, pink paw print, and sunglasses, pink. Sunglass case pink with pink paw print, and then this one has the white paw print. Okay, and then we'll be able to tell which different. So if you want them, they're $5 a case. They're all padded inside. This one's green. So just say green. I do have two. Yeah, I have two greens. So say green top or blue top sunglass case. Okay. Again, they're $5 for the case. This one's blue. That's really easy to remember. Blue sunglass case. This one's brown. I love this one. I wear my glasses all the time, so I don't need them anymore. But this one's brown. It's a brown top. And then for those that like dog lovers, here you go. You got the dog bones and the rainbow and what have you. So $5 for the glasses case. All right. If somebody needs the scratch mitts for the babies, I think we're doing this for 6. I'll do them for 2. The scratch mitts, that's the purple one. If you need the scratch mitts for the babies as a baby gift, the tie-dye scratch mitts. And then we're going to get into, I think going through my file stuff. This was a handkerchief she had. So it was for 6. We'll let it go for 3. It's just a tie-dye handkerchief she did. I'm not going to take it out of the box. I'm not having it. So next thing we'll do is socks, and I think that's about it. Okay. So I'm going to start off with socks that are small. Try not to make too much noise. Okay, we have 2. Oh, no, that's it. I got face masks if anybody needs them. We did handmade face masks. So right now we don't need them, but I've got them if anybody ever needs them. Oh, I found tape. That would be nice to have. Ooh. Sorry, guys. We're going to need to wrap Christmas gifts. And if I don't pull the tape out of here, I won't be able to. This can all go back in the thing. In the Christmas file stuff, right? Give me a minute. See, my floor is quite a mess. Okay. I'm just checking before we get in. Okay. No, I had 2. I have 2 socks for the little ones. It's the baby infant socks. I forgot what size they are. They were for $4. I'll do both pairs for $4. So if you want the infant socks, both pairs for $4 instead of one for $4. So if you need little baby socks, they're really for boys. The tie-dye. These were made mainly because of... wait, hold it. Hold a second. Hold. Hey, please. I'm trying to do this so I can keep adult socks. Those are adult. Those are adult. Okay, these are kids. So do purple and pink, or black and pink, excuse me. And these were... Try not to make too much noise. Yeah. I just have a couple. Oh. What these are for. How much they were, they don't say. So, how much we do? We did 10. So, I'm going to say we'll do these, I think, for like 5. I think we did these for 5 or 6 or something like that. So, each sock will be $3. So, either the pink and the black, these are for kids. Okay, pink and black. Or we've got the yellow and green. Don't like the... I'm not a yellow person, but if you like yellow and green, there you go. So those are the kids. And these are the adults. So they're for 10. And we'll do them for 5. Okay? So this is just a pink and blue one. We have the... I have some... she made me a pair. I love them. Okay? We have this one. I loved this one. This one was fun. Isn't that cool? Looks like a sunset. Really came out really cool. I should take this out of the bag. Came out really, really cool. Aren't those cool? Really cool. So those are 5. And these we did, and they were autism reflection colors. So they have the blue, the green, the yellow, and the red, which are autism colors. So these are both done. So they're $5 each. If you take both pairs, I will do them for $8 because they're kind of matchy pairs. So I will do them for $8. But you have to take both, otherwise they're $5 a piece. So that's what I have. So if anybody is interested in anything that was shown tonight, like I said, the necklaces are really hard to see in any kind of camera angle. So if you want an up close picture, I can take an up close picture. If you know that you're going to want like a silver background for the necklaces, or you want the gold background, or you want the black background or whatever, just let us know and we'll take pictures and you can choose. Earrings are pretty much straightforward. You could see those really clearly. The necklaces you couldn't necessarily. I'm not going to do this very often. I just figured we had some of this stuff that did not sell for the craft show, and I wanted to offer it to you all first as availability if you're looking for last minute gifts. Like I said, we are working. There's a pile of things. I've got to go through emails tomorrow. I'm going to get off of here in a little bit. I'm going to go have a shower, going to relax, going to watch some Christmas movies, and get some Christmas trees done so I can put it in people's packages just as our way of saying thank you for being patient. Tomorrow, working on shorts. I put the Advent up. That'll be released to everybody after 11:30. It's available to our Blessed Disco Balls now. So if you're looking to get for day 13, it is in the hopper. It's ready to go for those, that are our members, and we appreciate it. Hold on a second, because I remembered I did something. I forgot to hit something when I said that. It's fine. Okay, thank you. So tomorrow I'm going to start going through the emails. We're going to release the bean soup recipe on Monday or Tuesday. But I'm going to get the printout ready to go and upload it to the merch store this weekend. I've got to do, I think, got cookie recipes through until Sunday, so I'll work on those either tomorrow or Sunday. And then by next week, we're going to get all the packages out that need to get out. If you order something and you order it Wednesday or Thursday, I can't promise it's going to get to you by Christmas. If maybe we could get it out tomorrow, I say the latest Monday or Tuesday, there's a possibility. And if you want to pay more for shipping to get it there and expedite it, then that's fine. To make sure that it gets there for Christmas. But think of yourself too. I mean, the necklaces and the earrings may be something you may be able to gift yourself. And I debated about doing this because I know that this is a connection channel. That's what we're doing. But this is something that I could offer you guys. They're unique gifts. They're not something you're going to find in the store. And I figured they're there. I didn't know how many people were going to show up for it. And if nobody wanted anything, at least I put it out there for people to know that they could, if they felt like it, or if they need a gift, then they can. Eventually it will wind up in the merch store and it will be at full price. So, it's just our little way of saying, here you go. You'll have to really tell me if we need to change our hours, you'll have to let me know. I know, and listen, I know that there's hundreds of YouTube channels out there. Y'all could choose a lot of them to go to, and you can't be in every live. I'm not asking for all the subscribers. It'd be great if they did to show up. And please understand this too. And I want everybody to understand very clearly. I don't get on here on the live to hope to get any kind of memberships or people gifting memberships or super chats or super stickers. If it happens, it happens. It is never expected. It is appreciated when it does happen. It is grateful. You guys, when that is done, you do help to support the channel. But I don't want people to think I'm turning on the switch of this, this YouTube, the button, in order for people to come in and drop super chats and all that kind of stuff. It's nice if it happens. It's a blessing if you're able to do it. I never want anybody to feel guilty that they can't do it. I don't want people to go, oh, I don't want to go into her live because, I can't do that. Please don't do that. I don't come on here for that. To me, that's just icing on the cake if it happens. I come in, I open our home with this channel for you guys to come in and chat. And if I, at any point in time, have pushed that a little harder, I'm sorry. It was never intended. When we got monetized for my mother, I was excited for her. And if I was overexcited about it, I want to apologize because that was never my take. I know that the monetization celebration happened a month ago, and I know that there was a delay in getting everybody's things out. And I've explained it. I hope that people aren't sitting back thinking she's never going to get it out. I am, and we are, and we're working on that goal. I was very, very surprised when I hurt my knee. Again, it's my bad knee when that went. And I was even more surprised, guys, when I did that to my foot. That was excruciatingly painful. Patty going under hospice, even though it was expected, was hard. Having the sudden death of my husband's stepmother was difficult. Going away was difficult. And all that kind of stuff. And then when we came back, there was a lot of stuff we needed to get done that we had to for, certain things for the channel. And there was several things that had to just get done, that, videos and stuff that had to get out, that I tried very, very hard, I can tell you, to do them prior to going away, but it just didn't happen. It was busy, and I just never got it done. I have learned from this past little bit of time to say, okay, I have to figure out a schedule that will work for Mawa so that I'm never going behind the 8 ball again like this. I haven't necessarily been able to come up for air to some degree. In order to be able to sit down with my mom and get her more familiar with Canva. She's doing it, but she needs to get a little bit more involved and more familiar. I also am really going to consider having her take over answering of emails, because that would take that off, and she does it 10 times better than I do. So there's things that I need to delegate better, but I can't even think about doing that until next year. When next year hits, I'm planning to take a little bit of a break. I mean, we're doing lives every day, and I've loved them, and sometimes more than once a day. And I really have enjoyed the connection, and I'm so grateful for them. You guys don't realize what you've done. I'm not doing this to get any kind of pity party or any kind of anything. I'm telling you all what difference you all have made in my life in the past year. I am so, so grateful for each and every one of you. I have friends that not that I didn't think it was possible, but I have friends in a way I've never had in my life, and I'm so, so grateful. And I turn the big red button on, not to get the other stuff. If it comes, it comes, but to get the connection and to talk to you all. And I hope I haven't done anything to upset anybody. because the past couple of times people have come in, but I've spent times where I've sat there going, nobody's come in, and I just I want to extend that. If I have, I want to be able to put that out there. I hope I haven't. I hope I haven't. I hope that people will see my heart for who I am, and if I have, then I extend an apology. Um, I'm when it comes to this whole YouTube thing, um, I give people that are starting out a lot of grace because all of the nuances and the things you should do and you shouldn't do, and you should do this and you shouldn't do this, it's all new to them. They're learning as they're growing, honestly. And that's what we're doing. I'm realizing how things could, just change and so forth. And, when every stream before we end, we do our little thank you to our members. And I'm not trying to rub that in anybody's face that can't be a member. But it comes down to the simple thing that with our members' support, we're able to do little extra things. We're able to offer the jewelry at a little discount price tonight for you guys because we have our memberships. We were able to buy the Advent book because we did that. We have our memberships. We went out and got the beans and putting that together because of our members. We're able to do some things that we may not be able to do without the support. And so whether you are a member or not a part of a channel member of this, you're still as just as important to me and my mother, whether you are or not. We love each and every one of you. We are thankful for the support for our channel members, and we want to take a moment and say, with your membership, you're able to help us do some things and bring some content to the channel, and we're grateful for that. I just hope that, I don't know whether it's the time, and like I said in my live earlier today, if we need a different time, please put it down. Please mention it. Let us know what we can do that's better and increase. And if we have done something that has upset you in any way, hopefully not. Hopefully that's never, ever, ever our intention. Please let us know so we can work it out. We haven't really done any topics for Christmas Connection because I really wanted it just to be, let's see what the day has for us. If somebody is struggling or I'm struggling with something, let's talk about it. It's all about the connection. And I really hope that people will see that for what it is. And, I guys, I'm just an ordinary gal who has had some life experience that I think is helpful to the world. I've gone through some stuff. We all have. Our stories are all amazing and they're special. And they're worth telling other people about. They're worth talking about. You are enough just the way you are. And guess what? You're enough of a person and beautiful enough of a person to be able to have some friends around you. And guess what? Like I say every time we end this live, be proud of being yourself because everyone else is taken. There is not another Mary. There's not another Sandy. There's not another Crafty Witch or Alfonso or whoever else is listening to me right now, all of about 6 people, which I'm grateful for each and every one of you. There's not one other person. God didn't do that. He made one. And he made one for a reason. He made you just as exactly who you need to be. He didn't do it any other way. And each and every one of you are smart and miraculous people. And you deserve to have friends around you and a support system. It's that simple. And I just thought today, I had the tape running through my dang on head again this afternoon. And I'm going to be truthfully honest with everybody. It's what I've done from the day one of this channel. I was truthfully honest when we came on at 2 o'clock this afternoon, and I literally sat for about 20 minutes with nobody coming in, and I thought, see, Mary, nobody wants to talk to you. Nobody wants to be your friend. And I literally had to push that thought right out of my head and say, no, you're not allowed to talk to yourself like that anymore. You're not allowed to think that anymore. You're not allowed to talk like that to yourself anymore, because that's not the truth. But I had to battle that for 25 minutes before someone came in, and I thought, oh, thank God somebody's coming in to say hi. And I'm like, I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's kind of, I feel like it's kind of like I got monetized and everybody says, see, you got monetized, goodbye. And that's not what I want. And if I've pushed that too hard, I'm sorry, because that was never the intention. I'm learning right along with everybody else. I'm being candidly honest with everybody. There is no way that in this journey as we grow that this channel will not make mistakes and bungle up. We're human. Goodness gracious. I don't think in any way, shape, or form when I was in school did I think, oh yeah, I want to grow up and help my mom with a YouTube channel. No way. But we can do this together, and we can do it and make mistakes and still have our friends' support and our surrounding us. And I really had a battle this afternoon to fight it. I've had a battle on and off this month fighting that darn tape that I want to go. Can we just finally break? It's broken, it's done. I've squashed it. I've tapped it. I've broken it. I burned it, and it still winds itself coming back to life. And I have to get to the point with myself that I sit there and go, okay, now I'm going to fight it, because that's not the truth. That's my brain trying to tell me to stop. Why bother? At times you're sitting there going, well, why bother turning on the thing? Nobody wants to come in, Mary, and be your friend anymore. They don't want to talk to you anymore. They want nothing to do with you anymore. And I have to say, no, that's not the truth. How many people are having to face that? Every solitary one of us. There's not one person that's not sitting there thinking and questioning who they are. Right? But I'm sitting here and I'm putting it out for the world to see. And if it helps one person to say that's the way I feel, then good, thank God. If one person is sitting there feeling the same way that I have felt for years and had to battle that one tape for years, then I won't feel like I'm the only person on the planet. I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Fine. I can be a little bit intense. I never met a stranger. I can talk. Have you all figured out I can talk? But I don't want anybody sitting on that couch or sitting in the chair or sitting in their house thinking that they're by themselves and nobody cares. And if I have to sit here and talk to myself so that one person comes in and says, thank you for being there because I'm all by myself, I'll do it. Because I've been there and I've done that, and I don't want to see anybody else do that. I don't want anybody else to go through that. Nobody should have to go through that. Nobody should have to sit there and watch their dad forget their name. And know you have your family to talk to, but you don't have anybody else to talk to. That day was hard for me when my dad looked at me and said, who are you? And I just had to say, thank you, God, that He forgot my name before he forgot anybody else's. Because that was my prayer, that he didn't forget Christina's first, because I knew she couldn't handle it. And I had to go home, and I can't cry around my mom, because I got to be strong for her. And my husband was there, and I was grateful. But he was hard to deal with. It was hard for him to deal with. I mean, I didn't have a YouTube community. I didn't have the lifeboat to go on that night and be able to say something like that. You guys have a community here. It's why the channel is in existence. Don't forget the power of that. Nobody has to be on their self and by themselves as long as Mary is on duty. I won't allow it. Doesn't have to go. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cry. When I think of that, I cry. Because I think, how can my dad, who has known me his entire life, look at his daughter and say, I don't know who you are? And I just had to sit there and say, Dad, I'm Mary. And I had to not cry, because then he would start crying, and then it was really hard. And I had to stay, and then I could fall apart later. How many of us are going through a difficult time and we don't know, it puts a smile on our face, we say everything's fine, and we walk on and people don't know we're struggling. But if you come in here or you go in the lifeboat and you're struggling, you're going to be surrounded by people that are there for you. If you've done something great and you had a win, boy, we're going to be cheering. We're going to be Floppy somewhere over there. We're going to be lifting up Floppy, right? And they're going to be saying, you did it. We're so proud of you. We're going to be telling you that you're an awesome disco ball, because you are. And that we love you just the way you are. Yep, you went through that with Grandma. I get it. I've been there, and I did. No intention of crying. I tried to keep it together and try to tell that story without crying, but I couldn't. But if all that is here is 7 people, I'm grateful for each and every one of you. I'm not looking for what maybe people think that I am. Oh, she's looking for the super chat. She's only doing this for the super chats and the memberships and this. Yeah, if they come through a stream, wonderful. That goes to Mama. I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it because I want to be here for you guys. I'm doing a live every solitary day, which is not easy on my body, but I'm doing it because it's good for me during this time of year, especially when New Year's Day and New Year's Eve come along. And it's good for you guys to have a place, a safe place, somebody that you know that cares and loves you and that prays for you, to come in and talk. You've heard the song with cheers, everybody knows my name. Well, everybody does. And we'll welcome people coming in here as long as they're going to be respectful and nice. I just don't know where everybody's kind of gone. I think that that's kind of where I'm struggling with. It's kind of like everybody's gone. And I hope that people that won anything from the monetization celebration aren't thinking, no, well, see, they're still subscribed. I'm not going to follow her because, I won something and it's not been sent out yet. It was a lot of stuff, guys, that hit the fan in November. I couldn't even think straight in November. I'm just starting to feel like I can pull myself out of where I am enough to start the pile that needs to go out. And Crafty, I need your address, because you guys won. I think you won the plastic. you won the plastic or the disco ball ornaments, if I remember right. So message me that before I forget. Um, and I'm gonna make sure so my brother gets a certain disco ball for me. For me, I'm gonna make sure he gets it. So you message me the address so I can send that off. And you may have emailed it to me and I don't remember. Um, but I'm gonna go through the list. I'm not hunting people down, but there's certain people that I'm gonna make sure that they get what I know because I know them. New Year's Eve is when your dad passed, and my grandfather passed New Year's Eve, and my dad New Year's Day. And I'd rather just go to sleep and never wake up on the second and do it. But see, I have a brother and sister in Crafty, Sandy, Wendy. I cannot personally thank you enough. There has been times where you and I have been the only people in here. And I cannot thank you enough. You show up and are so faithful, and I am forever grateful. Honest to gosh, I am so grateful for your friendship and just you being there. I know when I turn the song, I can count on several people, and the one person I can almost count on 95% of the time. And the other stuff, I know she's got other stuff going on, but she's here. She's dropping links. She's an awesome moderator. She's a dear friend, and I'm very, very grateful. I'm very, very thankful. And I thought, I guess I'm having to walk it carefully. I guess I should say that. I'm walking it carefully in how I'm trying to say it because I don't want to say, well, you know what? Nobody's showing up to the lives. I don't want to do that because I know people have other channels they're watching. I know they've got a lot going on. I know it's Christmas. I know all that. But I think that having a heart-to-heart talk about, is there a problem? Like I did kind of the other day. Is there a problem? Is there a time change we need to make? I know that my computer, now that this afternoon, I don't know. This afternoon, Sandy Wendy will tell you, I don't know what was up with my computer. I've been on here for almost 2 hours and the computer has never stopped. It is never shut down. It's never had a problem. I'm like, could you tell me what's different between this afternoon and this? I have an idea. I have to go over with the son-in-law to see if it's a temporary fix because it would be a $50 fix versus a $900 fix for a new computer, and I don't have the $900 right now. And I love you too, Sandy. I love everybody in this that is subscribed to this channel and in this chat. Y'all are awesome. But I don't. If you all don't tell me how we can improve and make it better, then I don't know. I don't know if how to do it to make sure that we can do it in a way that gives you guys what you need. I just know, and I guess to some people, if they haven't been impacted by connection the manner in which I was last year, it may not click and resonate with them the way it's resonated with me. Yes, we have to do it. Absolutely. We have to. And we should do a Christmas connection with you and I crafting together. Maybe sometime this week. We'll have to work that out for sure. But we can't improve it if you aren't telling me what we need to do to make it better. If we need a different time, if y'all have to let me know if you have certain topics you want to talk about, put it in the chat. This channel is owned and operated by my mom. Well, it's owned by her. I help her with it. But you guys are the people that are the crew that are steering it. And if we don't know, how to direct it in a way that get you all to come in, then I don't know. And one of the challenges that I want to put forth to everybody over the next year is start going into YouTube channels. Start paying attention. Go stop looking at their name, right? Stop looking at the name of the channel. Because if you came to Blessed to Crochet, you'd think, oh, they're going to crochet. We don't crochet. We're blessed to crochet, but what are you blessed to do? Right? That's been our saying. We're not changing our name because I want to make sure that we are having people kind of get past the foreground of having to look at a name. Go look at their community tab. See, and we got to get back to take a break. Go look at their community tab. Pay attention to what they're doing. Are they doing channel shoutouts? What are they doing? Are they have an active community tab? Go look at their lives. Are they doing lives? What kind of lives are they doing? Go check out their videos. Go check out their shorts. Right? Go look at those steps and then maybe look at the channel name. Because their channel's names, I don't even go look at a channel name anymore. I go in and look at their content. First thing I go look at. I go skip the name entirely. Now, if it's a name that has choice words and that kind of stuff, I'm not subscribing and that all kind of stuff. But you know, I'm looking at their content more than I'm looking at the name. And I'm going to challenge you to start looking for content, especially live content. But the thing is, if you come in here and you're a crew on the lifeboat, you're going to come in here and see Crafty and Sandy Winnie and some other people and go, I know them. I'm asking for you all to extend this girl some grace, as I would extend it to each and every one of you. We're going to go in this journey. We're almost sitting at about 1,250 subscribers. We're going to go down this journey of growing this YouTube channel very unexpectedly. And we're going to make mistakes. I'm going to tell you that right now. We're going to say something that we misstepped on. We're going to do something that we misstepped on. We're going to make mistakes. But I'm asking for the simple word of grace to be extended to myself and my mom. Because we're not professionals. We're learning as we're growing. And I've made mistakes. When I first did the YouTube channel, when I first did it, I was so excited that I did a lot of self-promoting in places that I should not have done. I learned from that tremendously. I go into live streams. I try the majority of the time to go in and start connecting with people first. And they'll find out we have a YouTube channel. But I did a lot of self-promoting because the thing is that it wasn't until we put up the Mocha's little short that we went from 50 subscribers to 150 subscribers. And I thought, well, maybe this is a possibility. And I didn't realize how to do the thing. And so I made mistakes. And if I had to go back in the way that we did the monetization, I probably would have waited to celebrate until December. I should have waited till after the craft show that my mom and I did, after we got back, and did it in like the mid part of December. I shouldn't have done it then. But I didn't expect that. I also had 3 blankets that needed to get done, actually 4 in a very short period of time, which put me back a little bit of time. And I should have waited until after we got back and I got settled before we tried to do the monetization celebration. And maybe I shouldn't have pushed as much. Maybe I shouldn't have, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm learning. There's things I could have done better. There's different wording that I could have said and all that kind of stuff. But I'm asking for grace because we're going to go forward on this journey. And I'm going to make mistakes and I'm going to do things and it's just going to happen. And if we, at the end of the day, no matter what we come in here and talk about, I always want us to do this. And it's kind of evident when we talk about Elvis too. When we talk about Elvis, we're going to, not everything that's going to be discussed about Elvis are we going to be in total agreement with. But if we leave with the fact that, thank you, Crafty, I needed that. The fact that we can talk about it. You don't have to agree with everything that I ever say on this channel. God, please don't. I want your opinion. But then we leave as friends at the very end. Because that'll be the tragedy. There is no argument big enough that we can't have a disagreement and say, we're never going to agree on this topic, and we can walk away. For instance, and I'm going to say it, and I said it again a couple of days ago, I do believe that Elvis most likely had ADHD, and I do believe that he may have been undiagnosed bipolar. Now, that's a really rugged statement. And I was not trying to be disrespectful to Elvis in any way, shape, or form. I love his music. I'm an Elvis fan, true and true. And I have a lot of respect and I have a lot of wonderful memories with my dad, with Elvis. But I think if you look at his history, the man was trying to do what everybody else does, be comfortable in their own skin. And some of his behaviors lend itself to possibly being the fact that he could have had that. But back in that era of time, it wasn't something that was prevalent. And it was something that could have killed somebody's career at the time. But Elvis should never be put in a position of, he never wanted to be put on a pedestal. He put his pants on one leg at a time. And he wanted to be treated as Elvis. Not Elvis Presley, the superstar, just as Elvis. And I think it's a shame. If he was dealing with depression and maybe possibly dealing with that and trying to self-level himself with medication, I feel that was so sad. He was happy. He had a wonderful time. He had fun. But he had some things happen. And he did have an addictive personality. Yet he was so humble, and he was a great man who enjoyed receiving more than giving, or giving more than receiving. He was humble. He was an extremely intelligent man with an amazing God-given talent. But if we only look at the good side of Elvis and not the things that he was struggling with, which I think we can learn from, then we're not looking at the whole man. When we do that deep dive on Elvis next year, when we start doing some Elvis content, I want to be able to have some of what I do on this channel, recipes and all that kind of stuff, I do because one of these days I hope to have grandkids. And they're going to get to see their yaya one day here talking and everything and telling stories and having recipes and all that kind of stuff. Maybe they'll watch it, maybe they won't. But I hope I get to leave them with one thing when it comes, well, a lot of things, but one thing when it comes to Elvis. Maybe they'll watch some of the Elvis content. And at the end of the day, I want them to walk away with this. And I want everybody else to walk away with this. Elvis was not just a guy in a jumpsuit on stage with sideburns. He was a heck of a lot more. He had wonderful qualities. He was an amazing human being, but he also struggled, just like you and I. He just had the money to do things that you and I may not have the money to do. But just like my life, there's some good things about me, And there's some things I struggle with. And I come here to talk about them with you all because maybe there's somebody out there going, I'm struggling with that same thing. Maybe there's somebody sitting there watching right now. If you just say the word hello, it's a wonderful word. We won't bite, I promise. That's too afraid to say that word because too many people have been cruel and painful. But they want to have those friendships. They need those friendships. They have no idea how to do it. I'll never forget Kristen. We all love our Kristen Melinda. And I remember when we first started talking, "Hi, Seventh, how are you?" First started talking. She said to me, "I don't know how to be a friend." I said, "Well, guess what, girl? Neither do I. Let's do this together." I found a sister in her. And her little boy, I said, "I'll be an Aunt Mary." She's taken on the reins and become an aunt to my daughter. My daughter's she's gonna lose an aunt, Patty, whenever God takes her home. And she's already lost another one. So she's stepping in a role. I just really hope people understand the importance of why connection is so important. Does it fix everything? No. But it does help your mental well being to be surrounded by people that are going through the same stuff. It may not be exactly the same thing or the same situation, but you may be able to pull some stuff off of that situation to say, oh, well, I can relate. Remember, sometimes our survival story is, our story is sometimes somebody else's survival story. We went through it to be able to help somebody else. And I think Seventh, your short came out. No, tomorrow his cookie recipe comes out. And those cookie recipes have been so much fun to do. I really hope next year they'll be even more impactful. I thought it was so neat that Midas Keeper said, I've watched those shorts and really enjoyed the stories behind them. And maybe for bigger channels or so forth, and I'm so glad that everybody participated in there. You're going to make your sandwich before you live. Um, you know, everybody's participating in that. The bigger channels may not see the benefit of those stories, but you know, there. I hope that those short recipes, and maybe there's a different way to do it next year. I don't know, but I've really enjoyed the stories that come with the recipes. I've enjoyed the music that's attached to them that the person got to pick out. It's become very, very personal. And the reason for doing the shorts was because we didn't know how else to do it that could facilitate people that do not have content on their channel but say, I have a great recipe. Like my husband doesn't have content. He gave me 3 of them. One of them, he said to me, he goes, do you remember the potato chip cookie recipe you used to make? And I said, no. He said, I love that. He said, that was one of the reasons I fell in love with you. And I'm like, I had no idea. Because I asked him, is there a recipe your mother made? And that actually came out, I think, tonight. Your mother made that was special. And I put a picture of him and his mother. He was a cute baby. And I think, yeah, and I did. And, he came up with 3 recipes. I'm like, my goodness, I would have never thought. But he doesn't have content on his channel, but he wanted to participate. My mother wanted to participate. She said, we got to put up Kimmy's recipe for the sugar cookies. Christina, but there's people, that Seventh doesn't really do content. He has a little bit on there, but he wanted to participate. And I thought there's people that wanted to participate in the cookie recipe thing that didn't necessarily have content but were excited to participate, and I was glad to facilitate that. And there's only, I think, within the Facebook group that we have for the cookie connection, I think there's only like 10 or 11 people in there. So start taking the year and start talking with the people in that little cookie connection place and start building those connections. You know? And if there's somebody out there that, would love to have me on their channel, I'll come on. I have no problem with it. We can talk. I know how to do that well. But if there's ways that we can improve, please tell us. Please. If there's a time difference, if there is something that has upset you, which we try very hard not to do, then please let us know. We don't know. And I probably should have responded back to the emails that I got for the monetization celebration, and we did not, and I'm sorry for that. I will be responding back with them with an apology. But when I hurt my knee, I was in a lot of pain, and it was shortly after the monetization celebration. I hurt my knee. I forgot we were doing those paint pour necklaces because I was getting ready for the craft show, and I literally felt it before we sat down, and then when I sat up, I could hardly walk on it. And then when I hurt my foot, that was excruciating. And I should have responded to the emails, and I didn't. And that was on me. And there was just so much going on that I felt like I took on a lot more than probably what I should have taken on. And my body has certainly let me know, Mary, you did too much. But I know and I hope when I respond to everybody that they'll be understanding. I'm sure they will. We are learning, we are growing, and just please extend us the simple word of grace. And I'll be the first one to come on. If I've made a mistake, I'll let you know. I will have no problem telling you if I feel like I've made a mistake. And anything you saw tonight, as far as any of the socks or the jewelry or anything, just email us. If it's up in the merch store and so forth, and you've watched the live, I'll be willing to negotiate a little bit with you if you weren't here. Like I said, if you don't contact me, then I don't know. I don't, if it's Wednesday or next week, Wednesday or Thursday, it may not get to you by Christmas, but think about yourself. Maybe you'd like a necklace or a pair of earrings. Get them for yourself. Those earrings are great. I'm telling you, they're so lightweight earrings. So watch the replay, take a screenshot, email it to us, and we'll get it out to you. When it comes to the tie-dye, I probably won't put this in the merch store, so you'll see it on the live, and maybe every once in a while I'll put it up and let you all see, and anybody wants anything, they can have it from here and so forth. I won't put the tie-dye stuff up. But I just really hope that people realize the importance. You guys are what makes this channel what it is. And I love each and every one of you. And I'm grateful for each and every one of you. And, if you're unable to be a member, I totally understand. I'm a member right now on one channel, and that's Super Chat. That's the only one I can be one on. But, I get it. And when we can give memberships, we try. I think on next week, Mr. Buster Crochet wants to gift some memberships, so be on the lookout for that. And then on Christmas Day, we have 5 more memberships that we'll gift out. He just wants to say thank you all for your amazing support. And I am going to get off here in a few minutes. I am tired, and I did not go to bed till 5 o'clock in the morning last night. The Gale Southern Living is doing a singing competition, and I've decided to sing a song with Scott. And I thought, great, I'll just turn on the computer and I'll sing. No, that was not going to be the case, because when I sang through StreamYard with the mic and everything, and I have a video to go with it, I was singing the song, and Scott was like 2 notes behind me, or I was behind him. Like he'd start singing and then I was like 2 or 3 notes behind. So, and then I thought, well, I'll go ahead and take the compute or take the phone out there with the TV, and I didn't like the way that sounded either. So I finally came up with a solution today to make it work. But after an hour earlier today and 2 hours tonight, I don't have the voice to try to even sing, and I'm tired. So I'm going to go to bed, and then hopefully tomorrow sometime or on Sunday, one of the 2 days. I have until the 25th that she's accepting the videos for that. And I will go ahead and sit in front of the tree when everybody's quiet and everybody's left for the evening and do this song. And I'm going to sing. And then I will need lots of grace because this girl can't sing. But I know that people will take this song to heart. And I know that if Scott listens to our channel, which he does at times, I know that he will be actually tickled pink that his number one fan is singing right along with him. And so I'm going to ask for people to listen to the words, not this voice. I will release the song separate so you don't have to listen to me. But I was going to do a song, and I still may have a time to do it. But it was kind of a take on the 12 Days of Christmas crochet style. That's the original one I was going to do, but this one is even more special. So I thought I'm going to do this. And the words of the song are so true. We have to let Christmas in our heart all year round. Love. And I know those tapes that are in my head. The one, oops, sorry guys. The one that says nobody wants to be my friend. I know that's that tape's. I don't know if it'll ever be dead and buried, but I can certainly battle. You can do a studio overdub. I can send it to you. The problem, Alfonso, I have with it is I have a video that I'm playing along with the song, and then I need to be on the video singing the song. So I don't know if that would work for this type of thing. What I'm going to do is take my phone, take it out there, put it on the little stand with the little ring lights, take my Chromebook and put the song up, and it actually sounded halfway decent that way. And then that's the way that I'm going to do it. And then what I can do is I can take all of that and put it in InShot and literally do a split screen between the video itself and me singing the song. And I think that'll work. It won't be perfect, but we're going to just roll with it. But I was up till 5 o'clock in the morning trying to figure out how I was going to do this. Because I wouldn't even just need to your voice over audio. I know. I'm going to try it. If not, I will reach out to the expert. Because I was sitting there going, the audio sounded awful. And my audio usually for my lives don't. But when I did it through the recording on StreamYard, it was like he was saying, let Christmas in your heart. And I was like, he said, let Christmas in. And I was, let Christmas in. It was like those times where you would have to go, whatever, where you would someone would start a song and then the other person would come in later. Well, that's kind of the way it sounded horrible. I mean, my voice sounds horrible anyway, but this sounded horrible. I'm like, no. So I think I figured out how to do it. Yeah, that's it. It was like it was a few seconds behind, and it was frustrating because I was like, shouldn't be that way. But it was. So I think I figured out how to do it, and I'll sit in front of the Christmas tree. But it's not happening tonight because I don't have the voice for it. I can tell. So I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go get myself something. Go have a shower. Go get something to eat. Have my cup of tea and my cookie. Thanks, Mon from Australia, my sister. You got me hooked on those dang on Tim Tams. I have to have one a day. And then I'm going to try to get to bed early because this girl is tired. And then I'll wake up tomorrow and get some computer stuff done and some stuff and all that kind of stuff. So I need to get some sleep other than 5 o'clock in the morning. I thought I'll record the song on Sunday when I have a voice. I don't think I have much of a voice. And then tomorrow night is Alfonso at 9:30. So our live will be at like 8 o'clock so that we can redirect you all over to Alfonso. And then, so Sunday night, I'll try to do the recording of the song. But thank you all for just listening to me. I feel like this is a safe place to talk. And I love each and every one of you. I thank you for a space that's safe. And please know that it's a safe space for you. I'm not at all in any way, shape, or form upset with anybody that's not able to be here when we go live. You all make it on the replay crew if you're not able to be here on the live, and I appreciate that. If there's things we need to change, times, if anything, please reach out to me. We will be glad to try to facilitate that because you guys are the blessing behind Blessed to Crochet. And I feel like if there's stuff going on and we can't be open about it, then what's the purpose? This is a safe place to come talk, cry, laugh, communicate, whatever it is. It's a safe place to come and have conversations, and sometimes difficult conversations and needed conversations to clear the air. But at the end of the day, I always want to leave. Whenever we leave, whatever we discuss, we always leave as friends because it's not worth it to me to lose any friends. And we'll take just a moment and just thank our members. It is never expected. It is appreciated. They do help make some of this content, extra content, available and possible to everyone. And we just are very grateful for the support. So let's just take a moment.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now, I want to know why. Just curiosity has got the cat. Hold on a second, guys. I want to try
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I did something. Exit full screen. Oh, my goodness. No, the reason I'm doing it is because last night or the other day I did something and then I was like, oh, great, I can be there while it's happening. And now it doesn't want to do it. Well, give me a second. We're just going to fool around with this for just a minute and party while we're doing it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
See, I'm just curious. I'm just curious. Duplicate and shape. There's already a camera screen. So why is it going to do two? That won't make any sense. I don't know why it doesn't want to do it. It doesn't make sense to me at all. Because yesterday I was able to actually do it. I'm like, great. Then people can kind of see me dancing a little bit. And now it doesn't want to do it. Because see, it was like this. And then like the song with Scott was a because it's it's probably the shape. It probably takes up a lot of the screen. Anyway, that's because it's bigger. That's why. I thought every time it happens, whether you all realize it or not, I'm in the back going, I'm dancing right along with it. And I was like, why is it not allowing me to do it? I think it's because of the size of it. All right, y'all. If anybody's interested, again, email us at blessedtocrochet@yahoo.com. We could probably get it out in the next couple of days and get it to you by Christmas. Think of yourself this Christmas season if you're looking for something. And boy, my hair. But I'm telling you, that soft vest, that soft poncho is so pretty. And thank you all for just allowing me to have a safe place to talk. I feel better. So I thank you. I thank you all for showing up. Whether you are able to be members or not, that's not important. If you're led to do so, wonderfully. It's never expected. It's appreciated. I love each and every one of you just the way you are. Stay connected, everybody. It is so, so important. Remember, we've got you covered. Thank you so much for having us covered. And remember, be proud of your being yourself because everyone else is taken. Day 13 is in the can, so we got day 14 tomorrow, and again it'll be at 8 o'clock, and we will redirect you over to Alfonso for some Christmas music. So have a great night. I will see you on the YouTube streets, but I can tell you that I'm going to go to bed early because I need it. All right. Well, go ahead. Have a good night, St. Anne. About ready to get off too. Love y'all. Good night, everybody.